Yo, hello my people, this is Ziomek, and today we have something special. I haven't listened to any K-Rino for so long. It's been like 2 years? It could be. It could be 2 years since last time that I listened to him. It's gonna be interesting. I haven't heard any of his songs in a long time. And I found this very old suggestion to do Bad Religion. I checked, I never did this song, and I was like, you know what? I think it's about damn time I came back to K-Rino. Um, yeah, don't worry, guys. I still remember how amazing he is, how different his music is, and how you must pay attention to his lyrics. Um, and so I'm very happy this is a lyrics video, because otherwise it would be harder. It's still gonna be hard to like fully understand what he's talking about, but we'll see. Yeah, so K-Rino is back on my channel. Let's go. I'm still subscribed to his channel, but he mostly releases these videos where he just talks about stuff. Didn't notice him uploading any music.
I'm sitting here staring at this preacher man, listening to his lies, keeping my eyes on his reaching hand.
Okay.
Hoping what he reveals might rebuild life, and though the church is real nice, still something don't feel right. It's like a business, no one's smiling, people rushing you. The atmosphere ain't cool, folks tripping, even the ushers rude. The congregation looking raggedy, it's so unfair. I thought I witnessed something else, but I ain't even going there.
Okay. Okay. It is about church. It's about religion. I don't know what's happening. There's something strange in this church. Like, no one smiling, people rushing him. The atmosphere ain't cool, folks stripping, even the ushers rude. Okay. I don't think there's too much. Like, there is no need to explain anything yet. We're getting to it.
Fall back, let me try to peep out what he preaching on. Said he need to raise 100 racks before the week is gone.
Oh,
He said
shit.
the church is trying to purchase a teleprompter. Then he said he needed new propellers for his helicopter. This ain't real, man, it sounded like survival stunts. Been talking an hour, he ain't opened up the Bible once. Meanwhile, 20 directions, my eyes going. Hard to concentrate, cause Sister Wilson got a thigh showing.
That's exactly the reason why I believe in God. God is there. I'm Christian. I believe in God. But what I don't believe is in church. When I'm in church, I never pray. I stand up, I sit down, I kneel or what it's called. I do all that stuff, but I don't do anything else that priest tells me because I don't believe in church. Like, since I haven't believed in church for like 10 years because I don't know, you see those priests, they're asking for money, like they need stuff, and then you see priests have an expensive car, like way more expensive than what my parents have, and we like average people. So, and then some of them have families that we're not allowed to have, and I know one priest who has his kid and he buys a lot of expensive stuff for this kid. It's stuff like that I hate about church. Yeah, I love how he said the church is trying to purchase a teleprompter. Church doesn't need a teleprompter. Well, but at least I can see it being something that they need, but it's not really needed. So, are we actually gonna buy it? Maybe not. And I love, this is my favorite line, when he said he needed new propellers for his helicopter. You know what he means. Not really propellers for a helicopter, but just more stuff, and some of the stuff just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and he's been talking for an hour, and he haven't even opened a Bible once. Because he has his mission. It's not to talk about God. It's hard to concentrate because Sister Wilson got her tithes showing. That one, I have nothing to say.
20 directions, my eyes going hard to concentrate, cause Sister Wilson got a thighs.
Maybe she's hot.
She dressed like she at the club, man, that's dangerous, bruh. And I ain't even blaming her, but this ain't what I came in for. How can I keep myself from going all out when the same things out in the world I see in God's house? So I'm sick of all this bad religion. The reason why the world is in a sad position. The money adding up, they need a mathematician. And that's why all these pastors under mad suspicion. So listen, man, I'm sick of all this bad religion. It's the reason why the world is in a sad position. The money adding up, they need a mathematician. And that's why all these pastors under mad suspicion. They listen after you.
You know, there is that stereotype. I don't know if you can even call that stereotype, whatever it is. I think stereotype that priests priests, pastors and stuff, they like kids in a bad way. And we friends, we used to joke about it because, it's kind of funny, but also it's bad. It's an awful thing, so hopefully it's just all fun and never happens. But when more than once I opened to read news, and yeah, one of the priests is under suspicion of molesting a kid. And then you're like, okay. And like stereotypes, sometimes they come from a group of people. You shouldn't put all the people under the stereotypes, but like some people really belongs there. Like that he said, the money adding up, they need a mathematician, because that's how much money they make. But there's also good priests. But still, look at other religions. Not other religions don't ask for money, right? Like look at Islam, guys. I don't know anything about Islam. Do they take donations like Christians? Because I don't think so. Or like Buddhism. I'm sure they don't take donations like that. And like they don't show their expensive lifestyle or something. I don't know, but yeah.
And that's why all these pastors under mad suspicion. They coming after you. They coming after you. They coming after me too.
That sucks.
So what we gon' do?
If we fight them, we take their money.
Selling crack or trying to jack, that'll never work. You wanna get rich for real, start a mega church. You won't ever have to work hard throughout the week. 20,000 people paying tithes, boy, you about to eat. So many fakes in religion, I don't think I can mention. Pay attention, these pastors is out here Bible pimping. Joel Osteen be speaking on love, but he left the whole city stuck out during the flood, and he taking your cash.
Okay, let's check it. Selling crack or trying to jack. Yeah, there's no point in selling crack when you can make good money just starting a church. And yeah, I guess you don't have to work hard throughout the week. And you're not risking your life, if you were selling crack. So many fakes in religion. I like the line where he says, "Pay attention, these pastors is out here Bible pimping." Pimps, they're pimping girls. They make money for using those girls. And priests, they pimp Bibles. And that's the way they make money. So, K-Rino, I see where you're going. Then Joel Osteen, I don't know who he is, but he doesn't sound like a good person. And considering the song, I guess he's a pastor, or was. Speaking of love, but he left the whole city stuck out during the flood. Flood started, he left the city. Okay, got it.
Love, but he left the whole city stuck out during the flood, and he taking your cash, lying and talking fast. Didn't open up his doors till them folks got on his ass. True indeed,
he didn't.
Don't fool me, I can see right through. He's just a crooked ass snake and his wife too. Watch what they do, they just lying to get paid, taking advantage of people really trying to be saved. hate to read, so we suffer and greed, and you don't even know why you believe what you believe. But I'm sick of all.
It's because people are easily influenced, especially older people. He taking your cash, lying and talking fast. Yeah, if you're taking money from people by talking fast, it's gonna be easier when you're talking fast. I work in this company where we're selling electricity contracts, kind of like you have to choose your, electricity company. And so I used to sell for a month, a bit more, and you don't lie, but when people ask something that is not good for business, you just try to put them on different track, or you're like agree, but you're like apologizing. You're trying to somehow to make it look like just a small problem, while other companies has bigger problems and stuff like that. It's weird stuff. I was a very bad salesman because I don't know. I used to be, people would get angry at me, people would call, but I would try and get to be friendly with them, so it would be like 20 minutes of talking and I don't sell anything. People in my company hated me, but when to end this thing, they saw how good I'm with computers, so they offered me different job in same company, and it's way better now. So talking fast is definitely helps with taking cash. So I guess that guy, Austin, what was his name? I don't know if it's still about him, but I guess when flood started, he didn't let anybody into the church. Yeah, that makes him a piece of shit. And his wife too. What else? Okay, these last two lines, I was thinking, what do they mean? We hate to read, so we suffer in greed. You don't even know why you believe what you believe. We hate to read, but what we hate to read? Science? Books? But when that last line, you don't even know why you believe what you believe, it's because, like I said, people are easily influenced. That's why there is a thing called cult. Exactly.
We suffer and greed, and you don't even know why you believe what you believe. But I'm sick of all this bad religion. The reason why the world is in a sad position. The money adding up, they need a mathematician. And that's why all these pastors under mass suspicion. So listen, man, I'm sick of all this bad religion. It's the reason why the world is in a sad position. The money adding up, they need a mathematician. And that's why all these pastors under mass suspicion. So listen. Wait a second, bro, I got one question. You saying if I don't buy this piece of cloth, I won't get a blessing? Man, y'all hustling for real. You ain't repping the truth. The priest in the confessional booth molesting the youth.
Oh, shit.
The closer that they get to the room, the closer the doom. Hard to trust the black ministers, cause most of them coons. If Jesus popped up at the church, he'd be mad at them all. After they fall, probably ask him, who was that on the wall?
Wait. He's going somewhere with this. Yeah, you saying if I don't buy this piece of cloth, I won't get a blessing? Where did that happen? Since when do... Like, I don't like church, but since when do you... He must have met some really awful pastors. Because, I mean, even average ones would give you blessing easier than that. Well, they would bless you first, and then they would say, like, how about a donation to church? Something like that, but I never heard them asking to buy something so you would get something from them. But I believe him. I'm sure there are pastors like that. The priest in the confessional booth molesting the youth. That's just... And worst thing is that some of them never get found. They're... Maybe people they have their suspicions on them, but like they never can prove it, and so They just get away with it. And that's the worst thing. And also, they're like such a good people, like they're godly people, and then they do this stuff, which is like among the worst stuff that you can ever do. That's why if you're a molester, you go to church. I mean, not church, to prison. Other prisoners, they're gonna make your life as awful as possible. Even if they're murderers, killers, maybe even serial killers. But serial killers probably don't meet other people in prison, right? But like, worst people ever go to prison, and they're surrounded by awful people, but those molesters, they're like at the top of the line, where like everybody wants to hurt them. And some of them are in the church, cool. No, this one says hard to trust the black ministers because most of them coons. Just black? I think all of them. Well, not all of them, but like, I don't think race matters in that situation. If Jesus popped up at the church, he'd be mad at them all. Yeah? Yeah? If Jesus is like what Bible says, yeah. After they fall, probably ask him who was that on the wall. What? Wait, what? Wait, Jesus is? Wait. So Jesus just entered the church, he saw them, he's mad at those ministers. After they fall, so they fall, probably ask him who was that on the wall. Like, they don't even understand Jesus? Like, they don't know who Jesus is? All they care is money, so, they do it for money, but not for Jesus, I guess.
After they fall, probably ask them who was that on the wall. The ADL shady as hell, they posing cuz imposters lying about who the chosen was. The Jewish scholars know the history but won't tell you, except the few who know it's true and voluntarily do. Corruption even in the Muslim world. Where's this from? Strapping bombs and blowing people up, that ain't Islam. This don't apply to everybody. To think that is inaccurate, cause it's not about the name, it's about how you practice it. So I'm victim.
Okay. So he talked about other religions too. The Jewish scholars know the history but won't tell you. Why? What happened? What happened back then that they can't talk about? I have no idea. Except the few who know it's true and voluntarily do. Corruption even in the Muslim world. Where is this from? So, at first I thought that by corruption in Muslim world he was talking that they also do similar stuff for money, they're greedy and molesting children and everything that he talked about Christianity before. So I was like, what? What? Is it like that? But when he, I guess, explained that, by that he meant strapping bombs and blowing people up, which ain't Islam. Nobody hates Islam. Islam. You believe what you want to believe, You have your choice. But those with bombs and, who murder other people, they're, I don't know. They show bad stuff about Islam. When people like that make other people scared of Islamic people because we think that everyone's like that. We don't know who's gonna have a bomb. He believes in, Allah. Maybe he is evil too. Yeah, but we shouldn't like put them together since those other ones were terrorists. And I've talked to Islamic people before, and they're good people. Those normal ones. I never talked to any of the terrorists, and I never want to, but just stereotypes again. which is
That
stupid.
is inaccurate, cause it's not about the name, it's about how you practice it. So I'm sick of all this bad religion. The reason why the world is in a sad position. The money adding up, they need a mathematician. And that's why all these pastors under mad suspicion. So listen, man, I'm sick of all this bad religion. It's the reason why the world is in a sad position. The money adding up, they need a mathematician. And that's why all these pastors under mad suspicion. So listen.
Cool song. I didn't really even listen to the beat except for the last 15 seconds. I didn't care about the beat. I came here for a topic that I can talk about with you guys and like to try and understand what K-Rino was talking about. And this one was one of his songs that was easier to understand. You know, at least the main thing. Lately, these rap reactions are getting really long for me. Before this, I've done recently MF Doom song, and that reaction was very long because, you know, there's a lot of stuff to find out. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. And before that, I did Rakim song, so it's just rappers. These ones, like I said, MF Doom, Rakim, K-Rino, they have stuff to say. And you know, you can just listen to beat, nod your head, enjoy it, but what really matters is their lyrical content, and you're never gonna be good at understanding rap music unless you listen to one of those kind of rappers and really try to figure out what they're talking about. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what to react to next, and guys, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.